In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to do some axe throwing. First thing I want to talk about is consistency. You don't want to be throwing from here one time and then here another. That will really just mess up your timing, your release point, everything about your throw. Once you get better, you can kind of pick your release points and your spot. So I kind of have a few spots that I can throw from. I don't always have to throw from up there. I can still throw from back here. Next thing we should probably talk about is your form. So I don't know whether you're left-handed or right-handed, your dominant hand, I'm left-handed, should go at the bottom. Your right hand or non-dominant hand should go above. So with that, your bottom hand should be at the very bottom. You want to take it, a looser grip on your top hand, bring it behind your head, and then swing it forward and straight out, not down right away. You want to swing it forward, not down, straight out, and then let it go with the axe face down. This should help get a more even rotation, and it shouldn't be sloppy like that, throwing it straight down, nor should it be throwing it straight away from you. You want somewhere in between that with a nice straight throw that sinks down at the end. Let me demonstrate that here in a slow-mo clip.
I would really appreciate a like if you could help me out, and I plant one tree for every new Discord channel member.
Next thing, so from about 15-20 feet away, like I am here, your axe should just be doing one rotation and then sticking in. If you fling it too hard, you get two, then it'll go all wobbly. So you want to keep it straight. Make sure you don't throw it too hard that you do two over rotations, and it should just look perfectly like this. Well, that was one of the only ones I've missed today, but it should look perfectly like this. Last thing, but totally not least, is aim. So to keep your axe straight, you want to have the nice straight grip again, and you want to be pointing the axe blade at the target. You don't want to be pointing it a little bit off. You want to be pointing the axe blade straight at the target to get that to rotate cleanly and straight. An axe is pretty good at rotating straight just because of the shape it is. Pretty aerodynamic, so it normally stays in the same line if you throw it with good straight hands. Let me show you an attempt of when I don't throw it very straight, when I throw it more on an angle, and you can see how it kind of rocks through the air and doesn't fly very well at all. Instead, you want a good clean straight throw at the target like demonstrated here. Now, for aiming up and down, I think you're pretty good if you can hit a log. That's a pretty good target, a pretty good thing to practice on. If you can do that, it's just going to come naturally aiming up and down. It's all about the height at which your arms, because your arms can still be straight, but they can be down here, or they can be straight and they can be up here. So it should be straight at, your arms should be pointing. You can use your pointer fingers, and they should point straight at the target. Like if the target's down there, they should point down, or they should point right at the camera. And I'm going to demonstrate that here. I'm going to keep my hands still staggered, otherwise you'll lose grip. But with your bottom hand, you can kind of point, and you can kind of point where you want it to go. When your arms are straight, it should be pointed straight at that target. I'll show you here. As you can see, a pretty centered hit. Could have been better, but still, that's a pretty good shot, and there's a good chance you're going to hit something with that.